There are artists who fill stadiums, others who dominate the charts, but only a few achieve the impossible. Forever mark the history of music. In this video, we're not just talking about talent. We talk about cultural symbols, sound revolutions, and eternal legends. These are the 10 most iconic artists of all time. Are you ready for the journey? Michael Jackson, the king who danced history. Before TikTok, before YouTube, there was a man who reinvented what it meant to be a star. Michael Jackson didn't just sing, he hypnotized. From Thriller to Billie Jean, he changed pop, music videos, fashion, and dance. His white glove, his moonwalk, his voice. Modern pop wouldn't exist without him. Key song, Billie Jean. The Beatles, for boys who conquered the universe. Who would have thought that 4 young men from Liverpool would write the soundtrack of the 20th century? The Beatles were not a band, they were a musical, cultural, aesthetic and generational revolution. Each album, a new era. Each song, an anthem. Let It Be, Hey Jude, Yesterday, Which One Don't You Know? Key song, Hey Jude. Bob Marley, the voice of peace and resistance. When Bob Marley sang, he didn't just sing reggae. He was involved in politics. I was into spirituality. There was hope. In a divided world, his music was a bridge. And his message, a seed that continues to grow. Key song, Redemption Song. Elvis Presley, the roar of rock and roll forbidden hips. Voice of thunder. Elvis didn't just sing, he shocked, he enchanted, he electrified. He was the face of rock and roll when the world didn't know what to call it. His image, his attitude, and his voice remain legendary. Key song, Jailhouse Rock. Madonna, the queen of reinvention, he changed the industry, one provocation at a time. Madonna didn't just make hits, she broke down taboos, elevated pop art, and reinvented herself with each decade. Her figure is synonymous with feminine power, innovation, and freedom. Key song, Like a Prayer. Queen, Freddie Mercury, theater made music rock. Opera. Stadium anthem. Queen mixed it all up and made it into art. But it was Freddie Mercury who carried the flag with a voice that touched the soul and a charisma that was impossible to imitate. His legacy transcends genres, it is pure emotion. Key song, Bohemian Rhapsody. Bob Dylan, the pen that changed music. While the world screamed, Dylan wrote. Lyrics that were daggers, songs that were manifestos. He won a Nobel Prize in Literature for one reason, because the song, with him, became living poetry. If you've ever felt like a song made you think, Dylan probably did it first. Key song, The Times They Are A-Changin'. David Bowie, the chameleon of the stars, he was not just a musician. He was an actor, a character, an alien, a myth. David Bowie broke genres, molds, sexual and musical genres. From Ziggy Stardust to Black Star, Bowie was not from this planet. And that is precisely what makes it eternal. Key song, Space Oddity. Aretha Franklin, the queen with soul and fire. When Aretha sang, the world stopped. His voice was strong, but also tender. She was the queen of soul, yes, but also a key figure in the civil rights movement. Respect wasn't just a song, it was a cry. Key song, Respect. Prince, the Purple Genie. If Michael was the king and Madonna the queen, Prince was the magician. Multi-instrumentalist, producer, visionary. His music had no rules. Neither did his image. He fused funk, rock, soul, sensuality and mystery like no one else. And he did it with style. With attitude. With fire. Key song, Purple Rain. Being iconic isn't about having millions of listeners. It is to be unrepeatable. It is leaving a mark that transcends fame and time. These 10 artists not only marked an era, they created it. And for you, who's missing from this list? Leave it in the comments. Give it a like if you were surprised by any choice. Subscribe for more musical journeys and activate the bell so you don't miss what's coming next.